Hello, and welcome to Resume Before and After, where we look at common resume mistakes and how to fix them. Today, we're discussing resumes with typos and inconsistencies. One of the fastest ways to lose out on a job opportunity is to submit a resume that contains mistakes. Mistakes on a resume indicate that you were careless in creating it. That might make an employer think that you don't really care about the job opening, or that you aren't good with details, or that you're reckless. Therefore, it's important that your document look perfect, with no typos, misspelled words, or capitalization or punctuation errors. Additionally, you'll want to double-check your formatting throughout. If your resume contains inconsistencies in the way information is presented, that can be almost as bad as a typo. Let's look at an example. In some ways, this looks like a fantastic resume. The template is eye-catching, the profile and skills sections are filled with relevant keywords, and the experience section contains a number of impressive accomplishments. I especially like the frequent use of numbers throughout, which gives us the full scope of his achievements. This job seeker clearly has excellent qualifications. But there are some problems with this resume. If we read through the document carefully, we can see that there are many misspelled words, including professional, executive, templates, university, bachelor, and business. These typos make the document look rushed and unprofessional. Now, if you have some sort of spell check on your computer, it will alert you about typos such as those. But do not expect spell check to be enough on its own. It doesn't catch everything. For example, look at the job title for the first job, Multi-Department Manger. Manger, not manager. Spell check didn't catch it because manger is a real word, but it's not the word that's appropriate here. For this reason, among others, you need to get your resume proofread by human eyes, ideally by 3 different people so that they can catch everything. In addition to the spelling errors, there are several formatting inconsistencies. For example, in the second work entry, the font suddenly changes from Arial to Times New Roman so that it doesn't match the previous entry. The bullet points change too, from circles to squares. Finally, the dates of employment are formatted differently. The second entry spells out the entire month, but the first one abbreviated it. These choices need to be consistent throughout the document. Finally, take a careful look at the arrangement of the text on the page. At the top, we can see that the job seeker's LinkedIn profile spills rather awkwardly onto the next line. By the same token, there's a page break in the middle of the second job entry. These things are not aesthetically pleasing and should therefore be avoided if at all possible. These may seem like tiny, nitpicky little details, but please remember that in the eyes of a hiring manager, imperfection equals carelessness. Now let's take a look at how we can fix these issues with an updated version of this same resume. This was a very easy resume to fix because the content was already excellent. Only grammatical and formatting errors needed to be changed. We corrected the misspelled words, the changed font and bullet points, and the inconsistency with the dates. We also played with the formatting to make the page break happen in between entries rather than in the middle of one. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please click like, and if you'd like to see more content from us, please click subscribe.